Hello, and welcome to Solving Systems of Equations by Substitution.
Ooh, that's my favorite sound.
That was a very delayed effect. I apologize. I was not ready for my sound cue.
Okay,
We're your hosts,
Susie Circle.
and I'm Laura Linear.
Linear Laura, are you?
Linear Laura.
Okay, I'm sorry, kids. I have a guest today. Could be a long video. Video. Settle back, get those earbuds comfy, and let's go to the next slide.
In this slide, I, Linear Linda, is that my name?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I remember my name. Okay, good. We'll read the sentence where Susie Circle will fill in the blanks because I don't know the answer.
But she will after watching these 8 slides.
Oh, there's 8 of these.
Yes, and we're on number 2.
Gosh darn. All right, number 1. Well, first off, this the heading says solving a linear
It's
system.
the same as it says. That's what we're learning. Okay,
Oh,
go
is
ahead.
that the same as the last slide?
Yeah, no,
So
yeah,
paying
yeah.
attention. Solve one of the equations for one of its
Variables.
Ooh.
Very exciting, isn't it? That means you're either going to get X alone or Y alone. You're used to getting Y alone, but sometimes you're going to get X alone. Very exciting. Not yet, dear.
Okay. We have to change color.
Okay.
Substitute the expression from step 1 into the other
Equation.
Ooh.
Look at her trying to get it.
And solve for the other variable. Is that right?
Yes. Now, in step 1, you would have had an expression for X or an expression for Y. This is what you put into the other equation, and you're going to solve for a variable. So now you're going to have either X equals a number or you're going to have Y equals a number. This will make a lot more sense once we start doing it.
Good, because it makes no sense
Okay, Linear
right
Linda,
now.
pretend you're learning. Go.
Substitute the value from step 2 into one of the equations and variables.
Solve for the other.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Variable. Again, just write this down. It will make sense later.
Because it does not.
Quit saying that. Act like you're learning.
Oh,
Fascinating.
So fascination.
Check the solution in.
Mom, that's my
I'm
job.
sorry. You have
Check the solution in Alex.
1 of the original equation.
Oh, that makes more sense. See, if I had read the rest of the sentence,
You probably should do it in both, but I didn't make up this slide. So let's move on.
Next slide. Use substitution to solve the system of equations.
Okay.
Now,
At this point, Linear Linda is going to stop talking, and Susie Circle will tell you what to do.
I was going to try
You
and
are going
use-
to be the sound effect.
I
You're going to
like
be the
being
sound effect, okay? When I do this, you can't see me. When I do this, that means make your sound effect,
I
okay?
want to try and get right.
So, what you were looking for in elimination was X over X, Y over Y, equal over equal, number over number. In substitution, you're looking for a lonely variable, Y, all by itself. So if I say, hey guys, what does Y equal? You would say
X plus 3.
So every time I see Y, I'm going to put in
X plus 3.
So now I'm going to go to the other equation. I'm going to write 2Y minus 4X equals 16. And do you see a Y?
I do.
So we're
Susie.
Thank you, Linda. We're going to rewrite this as 2, and we're going to put parentheses because the Y is being kicked out of the game. This is kind of, not yet.
Oh,
Give me a
I
minute.
wanted to give him a whistle.
This is going to be like a basketball game. So on the court, you have this little guy, and his name is Y.
Or Yeldo.
What?
His name is Yeldo. I just
Oh.
gave him a name.
I'm sorry. His name is Y. Okay?
Why is his name
Sitting over
Y?
here at the little bench where the people are sitting and they're keeping like the clock and everything is a little guy on his knee. Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Well, first off, he should be facing the same way as the other.
He's you don't know which way he's facing. I didn't draw a nose. His t-shirt, I'm going to draw an enlargement of his t-shirt. His t-shirt says X plus 3. So this little guy turns this way, talks to these people, and he says, hey guys, I'm going in for Y. So they push the little buzzer, It's a little slow, sorry. The little buzzer, and y comes off the court and in goes x plus 3. It goes in place of y. So over here where I saw the y, we're kicking the y off, and what are we putting in?
X plus 3.
Good job. Now there's still a minus 4x and an equals 16. Now at this point, this is where your eyeballs are looking, okay? You're looking at this problem and you're saying, what do I need to do to solve that? That's what you sound like in your head. You're going to distribute. So when you multiply, Linear Linda is having fun changing colors. When you multiply 2 times x, you get 2x. When you multiply 2 times 3, you get 6. Now, still on the court is a minus, a 4, an x, an equals, and a 16. So what happened is we kicked y off the court and we brought in x plus 3. Now, on this side of the equal sign, on this team's court, do you see any things that can go together? Do you see any common terms, Linda?
Yes.
Which
X.
one? The 2x and the
4x.
negative 4x. Take that
Negative.
negative with it. So 2x minus 4x is negative 2x, and there is still plus 6 and equals 16. Now we are right down to an equation. How do we solve 2x plus 6 equals 16? We need to get rid of the 6. So we're going to subtract 6 from both sides. Remember, algebra is what did you do? What do you have left over? So left over, we have negative 2x equals 10. That's multiplication. We're going to divide by negative 2, and we get x equals negative 5. The crowd is cheering.
Yay!
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
Now,
I need to find a cheering crowd effect.
okay, Linear Linda is on her phone looking for a cheering effect for your entertainment. Now we go back to y equals x plus 3 because we need to find y. Well, what is x? We just found out x was negative 5. So it's x plus 3.
Oh.
So negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Linda is not much help right at the moment. Our solution is negative 5, negative 2. What are you doing? Oh, there's the crowd going wild. It's a very slow crowd. Sorry. So these are the x's, these are the y's. I'm going to substitute that back in. So if I do y equals x plus 3, I would say negative 2. Does that equal negative 5 plus 3? This is the side I have to do arithmetic on. That equals negative 2. Do they work?
Yeah! Guys, wouldn't that have been more fun if the colors changed throughout?
But now on this one, I'm going to go 2y minus 4x equals 16. I'm putting negative 2 in for y, negative 5 in for x, and I want to see if that's 16. So that's negative 4 plus 20. Does that equal 16? Yes! That means that is our solution. That was a really long slide. I apologize for that, guys. We're going to try to go a little faster. The crowd goes wild. Okay, so on this one, do you see a variable that's all alone?
Yes.
Which one?
Y.
Right here is y. He's all alone. So we're going to put a box around what y equals. What does y equal?
3x plus 2.
So we are booting the y off the court, and 3x plus 2 is going to go in for the y in the other equation.
All right. Wait,
So no. Keep it purple. Keep it
Okay.
purple. We're going to start with 6x minus 2y equals negative 4. We're going to take the y off the court.
Hold on.
She lost her whistle. Whistle.
Woo, woo, woo,
Okay,
woo.
that is not what it sounds like.
I can't
And
whistle.
who's going in for y? We're kicking y off the court, and who's going in?
3x plus 2.
So now we're down to the distributive property. You got to make sure that you distribute the negative along with it. So, should have changed. That's okay. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 equals negative 4. Now, Linda, if you're watching this, you're going to be fascinated. This is fascinating.
I like that blue and yellow
I thought you
together.
would like that. What do you think about a 6x and a minus 6x?
That should equal 0.
It does. So what I have here is negative 4 equals negative 4. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. At this point, here's what's happening in your head.
Ooh.
I have no variables left. All my variables disappeared. What I have is true because negative 4 equals negative 4. So that tells me my solution is infinitely many solutions. The crowd is excited.
It's going on for infinity, get it? It's
Infinite. Oh, that's good, Linda. That's good. That's good. Okay, so when does that happen? Only when your variable
No
disappears.
variables.
No variables left. Okay, next slide. Guys, we're almost halfway through. Oh, checkpoint 1. Okay, so on this one, what you're looking at is there a variable alone? Why, yes.
There is.
What does x equal?
2y plus 3.
So you are kicking this x off the court. Your box and boot, we call this, because you box and you boot this guy off the court, and you're putting the 2y plus 3 in. I'm going to get you started because I hate to just leave you alone on your own. You're going to put 2y plus 3 in here.
It's going to be purple.
No, it's not.
Yes, because you put the purple.
I'm not doing this. They're doing this in their composition book.
I'm watching them do it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, pause the video. Move on. Linda and I will be back in just a wee bit.
Oh, gosh.
Our
These
heartbeat.
darn events.
Okay. So now look at this one.
Hold on,
Oh,
I can't
Linda.
figure out Hold on. I can't figure out my phone.
Linda.
Got it.
Do you see a variable alone?
Oh, got it. Oh, no.
But you must use substitution because the directions say so.
Oh.
So you can't do x, y, y equal number.
I know what to do.
We're going to take x plus y equals -2. And what are you going to do, Linda?
We're going to subtract the y and get it to be x equals
Okay.
-2 minus
so Linda
y.
has decided to solve for x.
Were
So
we not
she's
supposed
gonna,
to do that?
It doesn't matter, Linda. Totally your choice. So she has x equals -y minus 2. So now here's x alone, and it equals negative
y minus 2. Why are your colors not changing?
I don't know, Linda. It's very upsetting.
I am
So
upset.
I'm going to go back to this. Who's coming out? X is being kicked out, and it's being kicked out of the other equation. You are very loud,
for that
Linda.
excitement. I was really excited.
So 2x plus 2y equals 8. Get the whistle ready.
I'm ready. I'm
2. We're going to substitute. Who's going in?
Oh, shoot.
Do it again. Do it again.
Too fast. I'm sorry.
Do it again. Do it again. We're going to substitute in -y minus 2 because that's what x is equal to. So
Sorry,
that's
my
going
whistle
in
got
for
excited.
y. She's very happy whistle there. We're going to now distribute 2 times -y is -2y. Oh, Linda, this is so much more helpful. Thank you. -2y, and then 2 times -2 is -4. What do we still have? We have plus 2y and equals 8. Now, really important, these boxes, you hate putting them there, people. I'm telling you, put the box. Put the box, people. Put the box. What can we combine?
We can combine the y's. Oh.
What happens?
They become 0.
Oh, it's
which
like
means
magic to do. Just for you, we got miracle plays to play. Okay, wait, we're done, Linda. Linda, we're done. Linda.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that Linda. So those cancel. We have -4 equals 8. Once again, here's your head. And you are saying, why?
It's true.
No, it is not.
Wait.
Really,
but that's
Linda?
what we just put on the other one.
Okay, this is a different slide, Linda. No variables. Is -4 equal to 8?
No.
So this is false.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which means, what is our solution? No solution. That means these two lines are parallel. Remember, they will never, ever, ever cross. You don't really need to know that, but you do need to know that. You don't write parallel. You just know in your head they're parallel. I'll put that in your head. Okay. Slide 7. Checkpoint.
Ooh.
2. Linda, do you see a variable all by itself?
I do not.
Do you see a variable that has a coefficient of 1, though? Remember, the coefficient is the number being multiplied by the variable.
Yes.
You've got 1 here and here. So this is your choice.
Sophie's Choice.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I haven't.
No, I haven't either. We reference it all the time. I've never seen it. Has anyone seen it? Hey, if you have, stop by 28384 and tell me what it's all about. Your
it's
choice.
Meryl Streep, though. Meryl Streep and Kevin Costner.
Well, Meryl Streep. Okay,
Kevin
this is
Kline.
good. We've got a little podcast going here, don't we? We need sponsors.
It was actually Meryl Streep's first huge movie. Right.
Sorry, people.
For ed school.
Okay. Unfortunately, Linda has met Meryl Streep and
masterclass with her.
At where?
At Indiana University, Bloomington. Are you who says?
Okay, now somebody else is going, boil her up. Okay, we got it all. Anyway, and if you go to Ball State, it's chirp, 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 chirp. Anyway, what your choice is you're either going to take x minus 5y equals 20, and you're going to solve for x. Or if you're feeling orange, you're going to take x plus 3y equals negative 4, and you're going to solve for x.
This is really going to show you who's a glass half full person versus who's a glass half empty person, because if you solve for x this way, you get a positive number. If you solve for x with the 3y, you get a negative number.
It's deep, Linda. That's deep.
I know.
Here's what I'd like to see. Just do the problem, okay, guys? That would make me happy. We've got one more slide. What is it? Use substitution to solve the system of equations. Now, Linda.
Yes.
Do you see a variable all by itself?
Yes. No. But I see one with a this is called coefficient. Coefficient of 1.
Linda is a proud Jeff grad.
Guys, I was an honor student.
It's been a long time, people. We forget things.
It's been a long time since I came around.
She does not forget music lyrics, though. So we're going to take this equation, negative 2x plus 1y equals negative 1, and we are going to solve for y. If you solve for one of the guys that has a coefficient other than 1, you get fractions. And we don't like fractions. Even with our ABC key, we don't like it. So to get y alone, I'm going to add 2. Don't change colors yet. Okay, I'm going to add 2x. So pachkoom. I have y equals 2x minus 1. So if I ask little Linda, what does y equal? She's going to say
2x minus 1.
So I used this equation. So now I'm going to go to the other equation. And where am I putting 2x minus 1? I'm putting it in place of
the
y. So y is getting kicked off the court. We're going to substitute.
Hold on. I thought we were done with the whistle.
We are not done with the whistle, Linda.
I am back with the whistle. Hold on, my phone's loading because it takes so long time. We have pretty bad internet here. Oh, here it goes. There it is.
Okay, who's going in for y?
2x minus 1.
Good job, Linda. Good job. And then right here, we have the distributive property. So we've got 4x plus 4x minus 2 equals 14. You know what I would love to see?
What?
I would love to see a box around that left side of the equation so that you can know that 4x and the 4x need to be combined. It's called combining like terms. 4x plus 4x is 8x.
It looks like you just put
combining like terms, okay? Hey, these people have watched a lot of my videos. They know I can't write. Okay? Pay attention in school. Learn how to write properly because this is embarrassing. We're going to get the x alone. We're going to add 2. You just judged. 8x equals 16. We're going to
here for the
Linda, they're supposed to be writing this down. So x equals 2. Excuse me. I am not starting the whole video over. We are 18 minutes into this video. Now, I'm going to go over here where, well, I'm going to put it over here, where y is equal to 2x minus 1. And I'm going to say, what does x equal? Why, x equals
2.
So I'm going to put it in for the x. 4 minus 1 is 3. So now I know x is 2, y is 3. Guys, unfortunately, that is the end of the video. We could substitute it back in, but I'm kind of leaving that for your teachers to show you because these videos are getting a little long, but you should have had a very good time here with Sally Circle and
Linear Linda.
Okay, solve with substitution.
And the systems, I don't remember the title.
Oh, Linear Linda. Okay, well, anyway, have a jolly good time.
Jolly good.
Ta-ta.
Toodaloo.